Welcome to another episode of the camper build. We're going to continue working on the posts, and now we're getting into some of the build videos. So I'm hoping to do some more build videos. The ones that I have are kind of early in the process. They are when I kind of first started the camper and it was still in the garage on the floor, and I was getting ready to disassemble everything and then make some modifications, reassemble it, and put it on the truck. So that's what you're going to see. Everything's in the garage, and then it goes onto the truck for the first time. Okay, today is a gusset day, so I'm going to put in a 6x6 inch piece here by 1/4 inch. Kind of make a little gusset here. I just had these 2 inch by 1/4 inch pieces that I used for now to put everything together because I didn't know what I was going to do yet for the gusset piece and how far I was going to go over. So that was just a temporary solution, so now I'm going to do something a little bit more substantial. That's the plan.
All right, I don't want to be that guy that makes that YouTube video where he cuts off his fingers, so I'm trying to do a little safety. I got a little stop block here so I can repeat the cut in a 45-degree angle on this piece. Got some shims here to hold everything down and to the back plate here, and then another little 2x4 that I can put some additional pressure and keep my hands away from everything, and should be good to go. And give that a shot and see how that works.
Okay, here's the gusset plate that I'm going to put on. So it's I still have to lop off this corner here, and then I'll have 1 inch space here and 1 inch space here for like a little tiny shelf, like I talked about before. That's that. So now I got to work on the overcap part, which is where it goes over the cab, where this piece is going to go. This is the back of the cab. So I need to put a gusset that comes here, 2 inches down, and then down here. But I'm just not sure how big I'm going to make it. I think I'll probably, keep it fairly consistent. So it'll probably be like this. So let me get the other one. So maybe something like that. I think would work really well. So, and it would be consistent on both sides. So that's probably what I'll do. So, it'll be just the 2 inches part here. So these would look just like that. So, okay, same setup as before, except for instead of the 6x6 that we cut with the beveled side, this is going to be 10x6 with the 2 bevel sides. So I got everything set up: the stop block, little block to hold it down, and just a clamp to hold it down, just to make sure everything's secure. So this one should be a little easier. So to do them all, because I can just put this in, should just be able to flip it, and then do the other cut, and then I got the other 10x6 piece here, and I should just be able to slide it in and get all 4 done all in one fell swoop after everything's set up now. Cut on the back side, 2 gusset plates, 6x6, and then a 2 inch by 2 inch left here, and then for over cab, where you have that kind of you got the over cab, and then you got I want to gusset over here as well, over the main bar that's in the back of the cab. So this is a 10 inch, 2 inch by 2 inch by 2 inch. So here's why I should have went with 11 inches as opposed to the 10 inches I have here. As you can see inside, that things don't quite meet up right. And that's because of a last minute change that I made. This was supposed to be a 2-inch piece of flat bar, but I switched it to a 3-inch piece of flat bar. And that gives me a 1-inch overhang here, as well as 1 inch underneath the rail, and then a 1-inch overhang on the inside, which matches the entire perimeter of the camper. And this is because, so this is a piece of sheet metal with a 1/2-inch piece of plywood above it. And it was supposed to mount directly into this rail, but it was impossible to fish out the T-nuts that were on the top slot here. So what I did was I put in I drilled some holes and I tapped them to a 1/4 inch. And so the plywood is bolted directly to the flat bar. And this kind of matches how I did the rest of the perimeter here on the overcab, where I drill a hole and then attach it directly to the rail here. And then on the inside is a tapped hole where I can just bolt the plywood on the overcab directly to the flat bar here. And when I go over the overcab in detail, you'll see all that. For the base plates, I made all these templates to mark where all the holes are going to go, and then I would lay this onto the blank and then use a center punch to mark where all the holes are going to go. So I was getting confused on where I need to drill these holes. So I put all the first brackets that I made on top of the new brackets. So these are the prototype brackets. These are going to be more of the permanent brackets. But I'm kind of confused on what I was thinking, if it goes here or if it goes here. So I think I'm going to have to build these pillars, or these build them up and then kind of see what's going to work the best, because I want to keep things consistent. So if it's going to be consistent on both sides, then it needs to go over, all the way over to the second hole here. So given this is the second hole, it would go all the way over here. So that's going to do it for another episode of the camper build. I'm still trying to decide on the lengths of the videos, so let me know in the comments. I was trying to keep them right around 10 minutes. I thought that was a good time. But anyways, if you want to follow along, just like always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.